What's up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you episode 19 of my Dante's Inferno LP. We're going to finish up Anger right here. We've got to get past the Phlegus and the last part of this little gauntlet area, and then we can finally enter the city of Dis. So, I mentioned in the last video, I'll go through what Dis is, but there's actually a cool scene where I think it's appropriate that we'll go through what Dis is. And like I said, Anger, for some reason, the visuals, you know, the scenes in Anger, for some reason, they're awesome. I mean, you'll see once we take control of Phlegus, you know, that's the only spoiler I'm going to give you, but once we do, oh fuck, man, it is just so awesome. And also, Dante narrates his approach to the city of Dis, and that is also pretty cool. So, we just got to go ahead and power through this one area. This area is actually pretty treacherous. What we need to do is we need to get Phlegus to open the door for us. So once he stops mashing and playing around over there, he'll turn around and focus his attention over here on us. But we still have to take care of all the enemies. So, you know, grind away, you know, annihilate everything in your path. This is definitely going to be another challenge, just simply because we're just going to get overwhelmed and we'll have to deal with Phlegus's attacks as well. But this is where we want to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a little bit of magic to help deal with these guys. And watch what Phlegus actually can do. He can actually unleash fire, you know, he can breathe fire. It doesn't auto-kill everything, and right there, that's what we need Phlegus to do. We need him to keep pounding this door. But what we need to do is we need to dodge all of Phlegus's attacks. And for the most part, it's not too hard. Like I said, he'll pound one area usually. His fire breath is what's really dangerous. It doesn't auto-kill enemies, but it can seriously, it seriously injures them. As you can see, the throne demon that was on the ground, he didn't die, but he did manage to take a hit. So, the demons right here are definitely going to be useful. As you can see, I'm all out of magic, but I've got plenty of health because I'm punishing and absolving these guys. Problem is, when Phlegus kills something, I don't get anything for it, which is kind of a, you know, a boner killer. You know, I do all the work, and, you know, that's what happens. So, I mean, only with his fire breath. If he pounds the ground, you know, that seems to give me stuff. But if his fire breath is what takes out the enemies, I don't seem to get anything for it. So a little upsetting, you know, especially when I'm the one doing all the work down here. But, like I said, all we have to do is we have to keep grinding, we have to keep pushing. And eventually Phlegus will destroy the door. He'll destroy the door and we'll be able to go that way. So we just got to go ahead and survive this an onslaught of enemies and Tentresses, and, you know, they can't keep their crotches to themselves. We got to deal with these bitches. So right here, don't hesitate to use, you know, don't hesitate to absolve these guys. Like I said, you're immune when you go through the animation, so even Phlegus can't do anything to you. Just watch out for his fist attack. Remember, I stated in the last video that if his fist comes up after it's hit the ground, that can still damage you, which I think is bullshit, but whatever. So we gotta deal with these guys, and then we'll be able to... God dang it, man. The one thing I don't like about the Tentresses is they like to dodge. There's actually a relic that we'll get later that will actually make it so that enemies can't dodge Dante's regular default attacks. They can dodge his crosses, but they can't, you know, his basic slashes, they can't dodge them. There's an actual relic that lets us so that Dante's basic slashes cannot be evaded by the enemies, which, when I get it, I'm equipping it. You bet your ass I am. Alright, so, come on, Phlegus, come on. Oh, yeah, gluttons. Gluttons, yay! So, we just gotta go ahead and deal with all of these bastards. Alright, Phlegus is back. He's looking at us now. Alright. So, I got set on fire a little bit, but it didn't do that much damage. There we go. Oh, come on! You know, at this point, I'm just like, Jesus! I'm gonna run out of patience here. But like I said, I'm using the cross to my advantage. I gotta get distance. First I gotta get rid of this asshole. And then those gluttons, you know, chasing me because apparently I look like, you know, a chocolate bar to him. So, come on, Flagus. Destroy that damn door so we can get out of here. And you breathe fire, of course. Alright, well, at least I can get some health out of this. At least I thought I did. No, I got magic. That's rare. Usually I get health when I destroy it, when I usually kill one of the demons. Alright, so let's try that again. Let's punish this bastard. No, I got nothing. It's probably because Flagus damaged him so much. If Flagus, I guess it is true that if Flagus's fire does most of the work, you get nothing out of it. Which is unfortunate. Oh, fuck you. Alright, let's finish this fat ass off. Alright, good. Come on. Alright, there's some health. And a little bit of magic. Alright, Flagus, destroy this damn door, please. Thank you. Alright, drop down. Oh, great. And that's one thing I forgot about. I do have to destroy everything, so... Luckily, though, I'm kind of safe from Flagus' attacks in here. Like, his fire won't ever reach me in here. And I come out like an idiot. But luckily, Flagus isn't even going to be bothering us for a minute. He's over there on the other side, smashing away at nothing. But this is one of the reasons why I hate the throne demons. They love to block. And I mean, they love to block. So, knocking them in the air is the best way I've figured it out. Problem is, when you're fighting more than one, you know, one of them will do that ranged axe attack. That thing right there. So that even when if I dodge a little too early, you know, it'll still home in on me. And as you can see, I'm trying to do stuff, but I'm just like, okay, I'm going to use the fucking redemption to power through these two assholes because they're really starting to piss me off. Come here. Alright, finally. Now we can pull the lever and we can actually move on.
When you had your way with that girl, you gave me to Lucifer!
She wagered her soul that you would be faithful. Her faith in you was very touching, so I thought, just the girl for me. I owe this all to you, my friend. Now, let my power flow through your soul. Give in to our union. And together, we will regain paradise.
Don't do it.
The faithful has lost her faith. The incorruptible has become corrupted. The true innocent has given way to the sins of man, like all the rest before. Who now can deny me my rights?
Okay, so now we are in control of Plagueis. Now, all we can do really is just walk forward. That's it. But we're on the path right now, and we're walking towards the gates of the city of Dis. So, pretty much, there's not much going on right here. The camera's going to pan back, and I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you watch and listen, because it's pretty impressive. I love it when games do this, like God of War and stuff like that. You know, this is pretty damn good. And so, let's listen to what Dante has to say about the city.
We moved toward the city, secure in our holy cause, and beheld such a fortress. And on every hand I saw a great plain of woe and cruel torment. Bitter tombs were scattered with flame, made to glow all over, hotter than iron need be for any craft. And such dire laments issued forth, as come only from those who are truly wretched, suffering, and forever lost.
Okay, so now we are in control of Plagueis, and we have his basic combat abilities. He's not too dissimilar from an Asterian beast. So, we are now at the gates of Dis. So, we're going to force our way into Dis, and now I'm going to talk to you about what the city is. And right there, those are Asterian beasts running off to the right. That's how big Plagueis is. So now we're in the city of Dis, so now let me tell you about it. The city of Dis is pretty much the lower circles of hell. We've gone through the first 5. We've gone through limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, and now anger. Dis is reserved for the last 4 circles. Heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. Those 4 are considered more grievous of sins than the first 5, because the first 5, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, those are sins that one does unto oneself. Those are sins that you do to yourself. Fraud, treachery, violence, and heresy are sins that a person does unto another, which is more harmful and is therefore more deserving of greater punishment, which is why they belong in the lower circles of hell. You remember Virgil mentioning this nether hell. This is what he's referring to. It's the lower circles of hell, of Dis, that are pretty much more serious and more offensive against God. So that's the meaning behind Dis and the last 4 circles of hell. Long, Plagueis, it was fun, but now we are preparing to enter Heresy. Heresy is the next circle of hell that we are going to, and it is the first of the lower circles of hell that resides inside the walls of the city of Dis. So when we're going through all the circles, just bear in mind that we are in Dis, technically. Dis is just such a massive circle, and there's multiple levels to some of these circles. Like fraud, for instance. When we get to fraud, God, there's so many different aspects to fraud. Fraud is just one big gauntlet run, and it's one of the reasons why I don't like it. But anyway, technically, we're pretty much before we can get going down into Heresy, we have to do a small little puzzle-ish thing. So I can't get to the rock ladder behind that thing. So I got to climb up here, and up here is actually a Beatrice statue, that Beatrice save point that I'm going to use. So right here, it just tells us, get to the top, press up and X to vault over. There's the lever we need to turn, but let's just actually go ahead and save our game. And I'm going to end the video right here, and I will see you all in the next video where we start to tackle Heresy. This is RadTechShoe, signing off.